This week on Celestial Eats, our mouth is watering over the featured meal, steak tostados. This is for all my meat lovers with an island flavor. Every week, they're here helping to guide our palates to healthy eating with delicious and nutritional meals for you and the entire family. Be sure to join Celestial Eats every Monday night at 7 p.m. on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. We would love to have you join the conversation, so please make sure that you're following us on all of our social media platforms and learn to eat to live and not live to eat. And now, here's your host, Chef Joseph Gordon and Certified Functional Nutritionist, Denise Gordon, with this week's show.
Hey everyone.
Hey everyone. Welcome again to another week of our cooking show, Cooking with the Gordons, here on Celestial Eats.
Yes.
We are so excited to have you here once again. Before we get started, I just want to share a few information with you. Do not forget to check out our website on www.celestialeatswellness.com. Also on the website, there's a wealth of information. You can book a free consultation. You can purchase your own marinade sauces, our fresh cold pressed juices, and also our dry rub and sea moss. And don't forget our candles. Last but not least, do not forget to check out our cookbook. Our cookbook is available on our website as well on Amazon. It is a cookbook that is great for someone that's just starting out on their gluten-free and dairy-free journey. Also for our young ones, our youth, those of us who have kids that are getting ready to go away for college. It's a perfect way to get them started in the kitchen.
So the title of the cookbook is A Clean Plate, One Bite at a Time, Living Life One Bite at a Time. Please check it out.
Awesome sauce. So what are we cooking today?
So we're doing some steak tostados. It's gonna be fun. It's practically bite-sized food, but people like eating with their hands. This guy, man food. So we're gonna do some man food today. No offense to anybody else, but we can move over to the island. We can check out. We got some slightly thin cut prime rib steak ready to be set up and dealt with.
Awesome. I can't wait.
All right. So this dish is like off the top of the dome from God to the plate. So we're going to do this with some garlic. This is crushed garlic. Add that to it. I love garlic. But don't eat fresh garlic and try to kiss somebody. They might not love you. And this is the original marinade. For those who have not tried this, you are missing out. It's delicious. It's my everything marinade. You can cook this and cook anything with it. And give this a stir. Get it all in there. Beautiful. Very aromatic. Smells so good in here right now. We haven't even started cooking yet. Okay. So I'm gonna slide it off to the side for a second. Let it sit. Soak in a little bit, just a few seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and bring over my trusty chopping board. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare what is going to be a nice little. You can pair it as a dip on its own, but it's going to be done with the famous plantain. Platanos for my Latino folks that's out there. Let's get it going. And so you can get this stuff from the grocery store or market or wherever you like to shop. It's always good to go shopping with my wife. I think she took my daughter the other day to was it the farmer's market, babe?
Yes, we went to the farmer's market, and boy, did we have a blast.
That had a blast, huh?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this in here. Let me cut it in half so it can fit in. So this is the ripe plantain. It's a sweet one. Go ahead and crush that bad boy up. Is there a special way to crush this, babe?
No.
No,
I
right?
think you got it.
So when I first did this dish, I didn't have the fancy tool to crush. You know what I used to crush it? Crushed it with my hands. That's right. Flexed on it. Put the pythons on. And you don't have to get it all perfectly smushed out. It's just need to be crushed enough because we're gonna actually cook this in the pot as well. All right. That's one down. Let's add another one in here. So for those who didn't see how I did this, I actually cut both ends and then sliced it down the middle, kind of like give it a split in the dress. Now it just slides off. It's almost like, for those who are expert in changing clothes, this is something that you'll do right here. Now we have a naked plantain. I'm keeping it PG.
Did you just say naked?
Naked plantain. I'm keeping it PG. I'm keeping it holy.
Oh,
Holiness. That's what you want in school. All right, so we got that crushed. I think I crushed it better bare-handed. Go macho on it.
Going macho on it.
All right, so there it is. Let me get these up. All right, that's good.
That is perfect.
All right, so slide it over to the side. Next thing is the green ones. Just the same way like I did with the ripe ones. Head, tail, slice. And then,
Is it hard to peel to do the green banana? The green
so the green ones are a little bit harder because they don't want to come out their clothes. They want to hold it on there. They fight it with every pull and tug that you do. This the green plantains is almost like prom night for some people. All right. Oh, you say when you first get married, you go on your honeymoon or something like that. All right. But as you can see, you know, I've been doing this for quite some time, so it's just.
I know, right? A naked plantain. I have never heard it referred that way before.
The naked plantain.
Hey guys, if you are watching, please do not forget to share with your friends and families. We really do.
I just do too.
We do appreciate that.
So see, this one is stubborn, don't want to come out, but I got you, homie. I'm gonna win this battle. All right, there it is. Okay. All right, and so you see the avocado sitting over here. You probably wonder what we're gonna do with it. We're gonna show you later. That's for later, y'all. All right, so the slices that I'm gonna put on these, they're gonna be a little bit thick. Not gonna be very thin. Thank you, man.
You are so welcome.
Okay. And I try to maintain uniformity, so almost like an inch between each slice. All right, all sliced up. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move everything over that we just prepped on this station. We're gonna start cooking. Let's get ready to cook. I'm gonna start. If we move to the stove, the meats.
We have the meats.
We have the meat. Some oil in my pan. Just a little bit.
What kind of oil did you just use? Was that
So
like
I
avocado
just
oil?
used the avocado oil. I'm gonna turn my heat up. I had the pan going a little bit. I'm gonna turn it up. Alright, over here I have me some nice I already cut this up in preparation for this, but I have green onions, white onions, I have sweet bell peppers, and of course parsley. And it's going into the pan. And you can hear the dance. Oh my goodness. Turn that down a little bit. I don't like the popping on it right now. It hurts. It hurts. I'm gonna throw that in here.
And that is beautiful looking. Oh,
Alright, so
you know,
let's
I
add this
love
in.
it when our whatever's on our plate has a variety of colors.
Yeah, me too. Alright, let's now pour this in here. That going.
Oh, you guys should be in this kitchen right now. I'll take that for you. You should be in the kitchen right now.
Alright, so I'm gonna raise my temperature back up. I want this thing high because I want this beef to cook nicely. In the interim, I'm gonna go ahead and get these bad boys cooking. It's the plantains. Put some oil in my back pan over here. Burn up. Get that going. A little more. Alright, cool. And then we're gonna also, at the same time, do the green plantains. This one's gonna take a little bit more.
So I want to point out also, you know, one of the reasons why it's really good to use avocado oil. It's not as oily when you're frying the plantains. It's not as oily. Plus, of course, you get a lot of other health benefits from that too.
Cool. Alright, let me
Move out your way.
get some tosses going on this beef.
You want me to toss that for you?
You want to take care of this one?
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
trying to
take-
separate it a little bit so
Okay.
the cooking process speeds up. Alright, you can handle that.
I can do this.
I'm gonna get the sweet plantain going on. See, I'm looking at a whole bunch of pots at the same time.
Now, you want me to turn this up some?
Something else.
Okay.
Let's give it a little bit.
Hmm?
Let's give it a little bit.
We got a lot of stuff popping off over here, guys, in this kitchen.
Popping off in our kitchen.
You guys know I'm light skinned, so I can't have nothing touching me.
Popping off up in here. It is about to pop off.
It's about to pop off. It's about to pop off.
Alright, so we got that going. I'm gonna add the sweet plantains to it. That looks good. Yeah, I'm like, what is he making? I'm about to find out.
Okay.
Thank you. So you see, it's coming nice and going over here. It's going over here. Talk about ambidextrous. Watch it. We can't do this. You can't use two hands when you're cooking your butt. Alright, flip that over a little bit. Don't these look like some colorful eggs over here? How pretty that is. It smells so good.
That looks good.
Looks really good, right?
Yeah.
All right. So while this is cooking, all right. Sorry, guys. While that's cooking, I'm gonna have my gorgeous queen help me out.
Yeah.
If she can get the avocados.
Okay.
So you're gonna put them in that bowl, and then basically I want the skin off and the seeds out.
Okay.
And so when that's done, I just put it in here and create that dip.
Awesome sauce.
Man, this smells so good. All right, so I have some salt and pepper. I'm about to head to this steak, that prime rib that I got going on right here. Prime rib. And you know those prime ribs, those steaks, you know they love that black pepper and that salt. But I always have salt control because I'm very salt sensitive. I react to salt very almost like instantaneously, and I don't. It's like I swell up if I take too much, consume too much salt. So I have to make sure that I'm watching the amount of salt intake. You know, that looks good. So we're almost done with that. Let me give this bad boy a twist. Oh, it smells so good. So you see all the plantains and all that oil. I'm going to lower the temperature now on the steak. Just a little bit. Level 3. I'm going to add what we like to call vegan mayo. And so if someone is a true vegan, they're going to be upset with me because I'm contaminating the vegan mayo with some meat. That's a no-no for the vegan lifestyle, right?
This is true.
Turn this down some more.
Okay, avocados are done.
You're awesome. All right, so this is also vegan cheese. See, there you go. I'm violating again, but hey, who says you can't do what you want in your own kitchen? Yeah. This is actually a whole cup of vegan cheese. If anyone wants to know the precise measurement, that's all I'm going to tell you. Turn on the music speed on that for me. I'm ready.
That's right. If phones could smell for you, everybody who is watching would be able to smell what's going on here in the kitchen.
You smell what the garden is cooking. Like The Rock says that. Do you smell what the gardens are cooking? Unfortunately for you, you can't. But we can bear witness to say that it smells amazing. All right. Next thing I have that I'm going to add to it is some seasoning. I'm going to go ahead and throw that in there. Nice. That looks so good. Yes. Righteous. Righteous. Righteous.
Oh, we are cooking steak tostados. For those of you who are just tuning in, we are cooking steak tostados.
All right, so this is done. I'm gonna go ahead and show you some fun stuff. if you follow me over to the island, this wonderful, beautiful, you can see, what I got for you.
You mean to crush that, or are you gonna crush it?
So this is going to, where's the crusher? Give me my crusher, woman. All right. And
I'll
then,
grab the crusher for you.
well,
Cause
what
this to crusher, guys.
the crusher. Har, har, har. So I'm going to do a couple pumps in the avocado. Hold that, hold that. All right. So I just karacha the avocado. Okay, hold on for a minute. Then I'm gonna add this wonderful, lovely, amazing plantain combo to the avocado. Yeah. And it's exciting. So the next thing I'm gonna do,
Take a pot.
you got me there?
I got you, babe.
I'm gonna let that sit for a second. I'm gonna put these green onions in the pot.
This is my favorite part, guys. I love tostados.
I'm gonna raise the temperature on it. And it really doesn't matter how you put them down. The main point is you have to cook them on each side anyway.
That steak looks so good. Man, it reminds me of Philly cheesesteak.
All right, guess what? Join me on the island.
What are you doing on the island now?
We're about to have some celebration on the island.
Ooh, so I see that you have some cilantro and some fresh basil and parsley.
Yeah. So this is about to pop off. And so I have more of the original sauce, original marinade. I'll pour that over my mixture.
Oh gosh. Guys, I love the original marinade sauce. It's so good.
Some freshly squeezed lemon juice. Actually squeezed this by hand. I didn't use the squeezer this time. So that's there. So mix this in really quick, like. Swirl it a bit. Then I'm gonna add me some vegan mayo. Har, har, har. Bam. That's in there. And then I'm gonna do the magic stuff and cut up some. This is actually basil. We just picked this off our basil bush. And this is cilantro. Chop this up nicely. Smells so good. Oh my goodness. We know basil is from the mint family.
I know the steak is so good, Jackie. I just, if there's ever a time that I would cheat on my pescatarian diet, it would be now. Listen, you would have to be here to understand what I'm talking about. But we did do a salmon tostado. Maybe one day we'll show it and demonstrate how that came out, but it was amazing. Delicious.
Nothing smells better than like freshly cut, chopped, or minced cilantro and basil. Oh my goodness. Slide it in my bowl.
And believe it or not, guys, our basil actually came from our garden. Our cilantro and our parsley is coming back. But
Okay. So, go ahead and get that the sauce. How pretty that is. Get this stuff now in here to give it a nice.
Oh, you are
smooth
too
effect.
kind, Jackie. I'm so glad you guys enjoy our, everything that we create and make. It's always done out of love.
Love your bad bad. All right. So, some room over here. Here, you can move that off. Side. We go see what's happening on the stove. Could flip these and turn them up some. Turn my headphones up. Alright, so I raised the heat on these. So it should be nice and cute. So the purpose is to get the oil to soak in through them, because there's a process it has to go through really quick, which takes about 2 minutes. Alright. So I'm getting ready for phase 1.
Okay, what do you need?
So the first thing I'm gonna do is, this is not complete, but I'm gonna take some of these off so I could crush them.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the theme for this
The
tonight's cooking is the crush them. There's a lot of crushing going on over here. When we ain't in high school. It was another bad joke for anybody who called it.
You and your dad jokes.
So you be like a lot of crushing going on over here, and we're not in high school. High schoolers crush a lot. Yeah, no. Okay, nobody got it.
No, that's I guess another dad joke.
All right, so I'm gonna pull these out really quickly, so I can crush them. And then after I crush them, I'm gonna put them back in, and then you're gonna see the beauty about it.
And this particular dish is such a great, it's like great for appetizers. So you can bring this as an appetizer. It's just really quick and pretty easy.
Alright, so I'm gonna move fast really quick, just for the sake of time. I'm gonna line them up from the firing squad. Boom! Then they'll crush and drop, crush and drop, crush and drop, crush and drop. Alright, so this is our very stylish crusher. So let's start each jar. And let the crushing begin. 1,
Nice.
2, 3, 4. Ball them baller. Skillachi. That's 5, 6, 7. And so I have about all these Tostasdos, and the family think they're gonna get some, but they're really not getting any because I'm gonna get them all for myself.
Mm-hmm. You guys know I'm the planting queen in this house.
This is true.
Okay, I hog them, as my daughter would say.
She fights for them. All right, and so now these are gonna go back in the pan. I'm actually gonna take
I'm gonna take the whole board.
the whole board over there.
Okay, we're heading back over to the stove.
And just tight up your fire, put it right back on. There it is, it's popping. Popping like Mary Poppins. Turn this one off. I have to flip him. Flip that boy in. Right. I don't want him to burn because the oil is going. And so on the second go around, it doesn't take a lot of time because it's practically already cooked anyway. You're just trying to get that crunch. Alright, then. I've gone to prepare a place for you, and here it is.
I'm gonna take some of this out.
Yes, please. And these are gonna be so crunchy. So we literally just made some chips. So I'll put some more down.
Okay.
Okay.
This is gorgeous.
Just fry it all the way through. Alright, we'll get ready for the flip. So what kind of flip do you think it's gonna do? A back flip, front flip, side flip?
I don't care what flip it does, as long as it's gonna be nice and crunchy in my tummy. Yep. The final resting place is gonna be in our bellies.
Get in my belly. Alright, so that's done. Go ahead and this over to the plate.
I will bring this over.
Look at him dancing in the oil. Dancing in the oil. You say we gotta take the plantains to Funky Town. We gotta get funkified with the dip we made. I add some salt and pepper to that.
Okay.
Do it right here so they can see me splash.
All right, we're heading back over to the island, guys.
All right.
It is time to plate. Plate.
It's my favorite part.
Plate. All right. So these are what these beautiful tostados look like. See how pretty they look? Beautiful. Beautiful. Then we are going to put some of our avocado dip on here.
So what's the cool thing about avocado?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. Let's just go right into the tip of the day. Well, avocados, for one, they're healthy fats. Okay. It's a great way to get some nice healthy fats in. They're very, very high in fiber, B6, vitamin C, and it's really good for your skin and nails.
And the avocado has omega-3s as well?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so they have omega-3 fatty acids. Oh, yes, so that makes sense.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And I noticed that you have, that's a lot, man. Put
This
the
is a nice size
This,
thing.
oh, that one is for you.
This is
Oh,
mine.
okay.
You can't have the baby one over there.
Okay, I got you. I noticed you have some seaweed in the steak,
Yes.
and so seaweed also has antioxidants. It's great for vitamin A and C and E,
Nice.
and also what a lot of people don't know, it contains iodine, and
Okay.
iodine is vital for the function of your thyroid.
Okay.
So if you have thyroid issues, I would definitely recommend that you What are you doing, mister? Lord, leave the decor to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Leave the decor. I need you to leave the decor to me.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Okay? And then I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of just a little dash, just a little bit. I'm coming.
So wait, but wait, the plantain. What is doesn't plantain have like high sources of vitamins as well and potassium? And it is not as sweet as the banana,
But it's also starchy, so we have to be careful.
So it is high in starch. You have to be careful of that. But
It's a starchy.
you pair it more with savory dishes over the banana, which goes with sugar and
Yeah,
stuff.
but I still want to stress that it's very starchy, so you can't have too much of it, no matter what you pair it with. Too much starch isn't good for you.
This is true. I agree.
Yeah. So listen, guys. Let's take this over to the other camera so that you guys can see us. You know, this is the moment we all live for.
Yeah, he didn't turn it, so this one's my
I'm
mom.
fine. I tell you.
All right, you go first.
No, you go first because yours is a man size.
Okay, man size. So what is the deer? Can I fit it all in my mouth?
I don't think you can.
Yes,
Let's
you
see.
can.
Do you guys
Wait,
think
it's
you
hot,
can?
though.
Hey, you said it's a man size. You think he can put the whole thing in his
I
mouth?
can't do it.
Let's see. There. Oh my goodness, he did it. He did it. He did it. All right. I'm sorry. I can't do that. I got a small mouth. I got a really small mouth. So let's go for it. But look at this. Isn't this beautiful? It's just gorgeous. OMG. So this is what you have going on. You have a little bit of sweet savory going on, a little bit of kick, and it's a little bit of tang. Perfect combination for a perfect appetizer. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I have a meeting with some Tostasdos. And remember I said if I'm going to break my pescatarian diet, it will be for this particular dish. So I did break it. So until next time, don't forget to tune in with us on next Monday. We did start a little earlier today, but typically we usually start at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Do not forget, again, to check out our website. Follow us on our social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And we're also on, what's that other one called? TikTok. That's it. Couldn't remember it. Go ahead and follow us on TikTok. Don't forget to purchase your copy of our cookbook and all our other products and services that we do provide, such as our nutrition coaching services as well. Until next time, be well, be healthy, be kind to others, especially to yourself. Thanks again. Bye.
Bye. Choose.